and that Daryl Scott and my father had been on my case about writing down goals. And honestly, I never did. And then one day, I heard that Daryl made talk about it again, and I just thought, what do I have to do? Why not? So what I wrote down is that I wanted to go to the World Championships. I'm an Irish dancer. And so what I did is I wrote that down, and I put it above my dresser. And every day I wake up and I look at that. And I'll admit it's on the video game company. And so what would happen is when I play a video game, it would dawn on me that I'm not doing what my goal is. I'm not fulfilling that. So it would actually force me to stop and practice more, force me to do what I needed to do to accomplish what I wanted. And I can honestly say today, I've been to the world several times now. I was ranked fifth. I'm number one in my age group, world champion, all that. And I honestly believe it's because of this, by writing down the goals. And what I'm going to do is give you guys an opportunity. If any of you want me to dance, just clap. That's it. Okay, I'll let you know to dance. I'm a little out of dance shape right now, so it's not going to be as good as maybe a 1+, but I'll give it a shot. The next thing I have the opportunity to share with you is something that I got to pull back in Denver. And it's Rachel's Final Diary. It was found in the backpack the day she died. On the cover she wrote, "I write not for the sake of glory, not for the sake of fame, not for the sake of success, but for the sake of my soul." And on the back, she wrote in large letters that reflect her personality. "I won't be labeled as average." And next to his words to see a hole where a bullet entered and passed through her body. Now, I want to talk to you a bit more about her brother Craig. Because Craig was between his trauma. He not only lost his sister, he not only lost his 2 close friends, but he watched his 10 classmates were killed and dozens of others were wounded. Craig's family, they kept him out of school the following year, trying to help him get through all the experience. He'd wake up night after night screaming at constant lunch from another nightmare. He went through bouts of depression and anger. There were days the family told me they questioned if he'd ever live a normal life again. But today, Craig is living proof of the power of hearing a dream and writing down your goals. And his dad told me he never did today. That Craig walked to the living room and said, "Dad, I've made some choices in my life. I'm choosing to celebrate Rachel's life like the rest of you have. I'm choosing to forgive and let go of the past. And I know what I want to do with my life. I want to be a producer. I want to make films that have a positive influence and impact in the lives of others." You see, Craig saw the devastating impact of the influences that Eric and Dylan showed. Eric and Dylan chose violent role models. They chose to play violent music. They chose to play violent video games. They chose to watch violent movies. In fact, every choice they made in the last 2 years of their life was violent. Recently, on the 6th anniversary anniversary of the Columbine shooting. Craig was interviewed on CNN. And you're going to get a quick glimpse into what he's up to today.
Today is the 6th anniversary of the Columbine High School shootings in Colorado. Craig Scott was a student in the middle of the mayhem. He lost his sister and 2 friends on that day. But now he's working to turn the terrifying experience into something positive.
I'm going to Colorado Film Institute. I'm studying film and video. The shooters at Columbine were really influenced by violent student media. They dwelled on it. So I had an interest in